Abusuansa so mo akwaba bi on famra wa jeda dwumadi so ewo off television. Baby yedu no ye ne amanyofo ekwa kwatwetwe eye enkomo Owura Idrisu Isaka eye Deputy Head of Research and Innovation Policy Directorate with wani chiremu Zongo Caucus ewo NDC mu a odini dwuma ewo eye Hosaw so na Honorable Henry Akufu-Jan NPP second vice chairman ewo Trobo constituency ene o vie for first vice inti yebesere se edusu a trouble for MPP mu pejamani enhwe no e wo ballot paper ne so na momfa intim emano se ne be ya osomo de som MPP no 2028 amuso mo ba beji tumi de afi Idrisu mu ho na che se enema atumi akọ eye enkan enesemfa kese mienu ne ba ba twetwe ho komo emesa no pay ye di ba akọ ho komo a ama etiefo nso abam, and it has to do with Kaswa mother and child hospital and some if you want more eba obehwe opinfo bebeko awoso obeko doctors and nurses be on negligence na oba pinfo wakra me waba na wofim one ne ba akwakowu ewo eye eho akoso ama enra ababa wa bi 27-year-old woman a chesa betudwa so ware ye krampo ncheye wafa yefunu me kwaba ofifie no ho denden okoya one ne ba omo akwakowu emunsem akwaye enkomo Ghana ubia ekabi anope bedi hu nkomo na afenso no Iyoku enkane Gehok managing director MD Oronyamfo Maxwell Kofi Juma nhwehwemu a ekoso efa ni sense bia beto dwabra na oye peni de Gehok adwuma ko no sika bia efofa ne nsem ena anu kumase ne fie na chese Iyoku ekoko ready honomo ene ne ekeka ho ne nemra eba beto dwa ese Iyoku akwa peke Owura Maxwell Kofi Juma ni na no ye behwe because NDC aka say obi e nam ne so na oman no aboka ana oman ne sika kodi no ho no obeje yenim say we no eka eye ehon ebia enti yenko na ye ne abedwafo entwetwe eye enkomo mpanifo ye mamache mamakwaba ereba our agenda jumadi so ewo off television boko de
ya Joshua Buru boko
Yera Akufu-Jan MPP muti saying de bia oba be bisaw ewo trouble constituency
senam di kankan ye no ade bia meka no yegusu a yetoto niema se polling station yegusu a yeka niema sie ni a enche polling station forms no ye wi ho adwuma akaba bia abato ho ne ba akoto ye wi ya ba electoral area abedi ho adwuma na ya ba constituency na ya ko region ya ko national empanyin se oniema hwegu a ena ho no hyehyɛ dise yegusu a hyehyɛ niema etoto niema yi se be ya nyame ya aduma coming 2028 Ghana for ehu dwumadi ayidi ya ijato ho a ye de koye na Ghana for nso so asan atonsa asan afre ye biem ama ya se abatoto niema yi nti MPP de yegu so ye watwe ne yemu ye twen.
Okay Idrisu
yes sir
boko de
nyame aduma
mo na mo so
yes
koye
so far so good
mo na mkroma nkomo be ne Ghana for di
eno no question say light out issue na most prominent issue at the moment.
Ekoso okro.
Yes.
Na eno no abanguso.
But by next week me sure say
Bibia to betwa.
We didn't mean ka say Bibia to betwa because for the past 8 years now investment I was Ghana had based on Ghana Fiscal Service which say every year biano I say they about 10% of our national grid account.
Okay.
Until there were 200 megawatts. By end of 2020, 2028, now I said the 10% count. Unfortunately, the Elephant family were in power for 8 years.
Propaganda saying
without
propaganda saying
when MPP was in power, the Ekosu sisi ana Ekosu. Yem fan the crane and
Nanago himself said Opayacho Opagana for cho doing so na Ekosu no and yet deliberate na a replacement of certain equipment. Napo can more videos in the for them.
Zebiana Ekosu.
Yes, I just at this point no.
Or that question abisa o say
yeah.
Time MPP was no. Ya kan ni edum say ya na ani there be ni enkoya ni oh
but just that at that time no na omo destroy your friend say across most substations.
Across what you want to destroy?
Maybe I should not say I'm for the same. What evidence?
On say
David Isaka meba akosombo efana ehye no ahye ehye no hwehwe mbeda de same before na kwahye no
o sem yenye wie
ene nka ho asem ene nka asem before
me say yankofo ya na eko yes eju
wow omo ntimi omo niam na me show bi
omo ka hye
ye mfie nwatu ye frusi na kan ne enum na enum ubai na nanse kan ne odu a wo se eye Ghana for say before mo abre mo kwatena ase ya ti ase ya kwatena ase
the question is for the past 8 years now the level of upgrade na kese ye anka we don't find ourselves
Isaka me no nya adwen the question is say na edum anase na enum
yeah see na po e ma no ka say
na pokan o say edum siesie no
okay yes
na say mo dey
intebi na
enemy by say edum no na drop to na yen soy mem kan kire
great and is if mo kan say nyame adum na se mo ba mu a obi bia Ghana ska akwakodi ne ho obi bia edidi bre ehye ne nsa ese onye adwuma mo Ghana na wanye ne dwumadi yie na ebia enam so ma eka bia ba beda oman so no mo ba mo be retrieve those ye kan say sika no na ma chechecheche eye enkrofo mo ba ye mo te operation recover all loot yes and as ye hu omdwumani omudie o eno aba beto dwa se enka ne MG edema Gehok Boronyam for Maswell Kofi Juma Yoku akwa peke no eni na no has to do with ne ho sensen bia beto dwa esemra na oye MD no sika bia na efofa eye ne nsase ene chese ensen bebre ema Yoku Krompo Koregi eye ne fie ena no enra ya che no NDC ebona mo hye se mo ba be retrieve ye ka ne sen Ghana ska afi wana edi oman ne sika no no e ka ho bia na Isaka mamisha semfio
yo mamifa konye and your constituent Madina constituency your MPEN for na ewo ho no honorable Magistrogo your former MP your current MP honorable lawyer Sosu MC almost everybody who matters in Madina at this point anopa ye chiamo na no question say if my political party the party of the masses, the party for the people. If you fail to reach hands, if they are who will fear, that's a before what, no one chill more, over say crew, over say feel. If there are riches in Ghana here and we don't reach hands them and make sure that we recover all the looted amounts now, Ghanaians will punish the NDC party for negligence of prosecuting a conformer or maybe Ghana properties. And then also, there are two ways. It is not only the political parties. It is not only the politicians, the technocrat. And no, you could say Uncle Ora report to Krania, Auditors General report alone. And non should be able to jail almost all the public servants and civil servants, and then what's the name? The political party heading those ministries. Until since that thing is done, it is the ordinary Ghanaians that will suffer. Because politicians at the ministries do not sign checks. They are chief directors who sign the checks. So if me, the politicians, is advocating for who technocrats to do the wrong thing, not get the wrong thing now, why should we always go after only the politicians? It is the reason why not the wrongdoings. Most of the ministry directors are there, untouched. But we are going after only the politicians. See, if you don't reach hands the civil servant, the public servants in authorities, and make sure that they are all prosecuted alongside the politicians, this country will go nowhere. Don't forget, Dr. Parkinson started this public reform something. It is important for us to go after these witches. Until that is done, this country will continue to suffer. Because when you say, oh no, not permanently, and this will MPP, go and look at the properties these technocrats have in this country, which we are not going after. And we are always here fighting among ourselves. So I am advocating that, yes, the riches must be hunted. And Ghanaians will never forgive my political party if you don't wish hunt all of them.
I don't know, would you say, and say, Bia, you better appoint your mom, and I better appoint you, be some MD, and farmer or minor Ejuma Kubino, Nipano Aircon, Abia, Osha in your party properties or war, and Abia, the number of years of Babasum Ghana, and at that moment, and at that point in time, Eko see the Juma Area, ne niema bi a onya inyapade bi a onya sika bi a onya edigu eye na account mu no wotiti bi film kika bi bom bosome akatua oje e bi allowances bi a oje ne we no kika bom a entali eniema a wanya inyapade a waye ede ama ne ho se waba be som Ghana ama oman na tua ne ka no.
I know the gap is too wide. I know any Ghana phenomenon, but the whole Africa, for that matter, the world. In fact, most of this international war is to create business for companies that are manufacturing guns and other stuff. They know the global problem. But to limit it to Ghana, something that your friend is saying, the declaration of your public assets. Before.
Maybe say, Ubu Honomoa, and Sana say, Befana Jumam, Onishiu.
Yeah.
2 years, 3 years, 4 years, na buy bebako. Na sika a good account mu enyapade a waye kasa watoto posh kasa no. Say yes say akatua no ogere bosome ebra ye fa da dwuma mu a entali ye ka ne sen enyapade a wanya ade agu ho no mo no.
Mpacho ye obey dey hu sade no if audit is not done.
Enu nti na ansa ne say ye be ma obi we no ye be ka so bra be declare wo assets.
Precisely. So you see the problem is that trace of asset no public account committee every year be come ready am I hu dey koso. So me declare asset. Now quite some of us new assets can GRA should be able to help us in this regard. Lifestyle audit. Enye gidigidi asemo. Idea there are state institutions who needs to check and prove those things, and we are not doing it. Because Uber, and don't forget that others also come to power and do business. For example, if you are, sorry to say, Minister of Finance and you have any financial institutions, you can.
Which mean the matter or their business or personal
but
business.
You must declare it. In this one declare, let's say, the gap is too much. Now we don't take those people on. We give room for successions to continue, or for the corrupt activities to continue. So it's a fact. Ghana, when it comes to policy in Ghana here, it's family and friends.
What you think, sir?
Oh, my brother. But this family and friends I'm talking about, there's a bit different between what the Nana people's
Dabi.
Okay, so yes. The mechanism. There's a big gap between what the NDC does with that and with what the MPP does in terms of the infrastructure of this country. Mpacho, you call second topic
sure.
About health. Mpacho, look at the amount of development that the NDC does when you're in power, and compare it to that of what MPP does. Mpacho, you were about 13 public universities in your country. How many of it was built by MPP? Almost zero. Apart from changing of name, University of Mines, it was affiliated to UDS. There's not a single public university. Obeka say a product of the MPP from scratch. Say former president. Yes. A product of MPP 100%. Ebi ni ho. So make match about Kwabeme Depa. But again, look at the regional hospitals we have in this country. Which one of it is started by the MPP, completed by MPP, and is operational? Almost zero. Yes, as I said, they are witches. You must hunt them. And Ghanaians have given the NDC the rights to witch hunt and arrest all the witches in the country. As I said, if you don't witch hunt them, the Ghanaians will come after us. Because the amount of looting that went on through the evidence are there. Auditor's General Report is there. And aside the Auditor's General Report, we all know about the PDF and all those things. So the cases are there. And sometimes I don't know why the cases are delayed too much through the legal system. I don't know. Yes.
Obehwe yakofa we yakopiki we iyoku wan CID we obehwe na eje nipa na omne na 4 years na mokọ na omso aba sa.
So and make us say you nyina collectively, if you don't come together to fight these switches, me nka say NDC be call out of power and you don't have a single person who maybe has also done something wrong, either through the Financial Management Act and those things. So if we fail to wage hunt these people, now we allow it to go. Now another party, Asamba. No. So the country will go nowhere. Let's hold ourselves responsible. If you hold the MPP responsible for all the events and activities that goes on against the Financial Act now, when the NDC party is, we will also be a check on. It will be a check on us to make sure that.
Yeah. Maminka will say NDC more power, MPP will position. Na ekoswa omuti akire omu se enye wo MPP aban no MPP beka ye ba ye be yiwe ye be chi omu ye be yiwe monso beba kokwasa obehwe na invite we CID sa 4 years no mukọ na NDC aba ebi na mwaba ekoso sisi a yesi akwakofa Kofi Juma abeye he obi e kabi obehwe a week or two yesi yoku amani bail na omfa ne ho mekere na ye nkonkwati ho asem bio akwa remember when Dr. Alfred Agbesiwoyome in sense talk of the town. Ye kaya honorable ke o ye ba woyome ne nam ho.
Besi scan ye.
Besi ne.
Scan ye.
What do you say?
51 million otuya.
Tuani na.
Go to check
the properties grabbing.
Go to check his properties. They almost see otuya until they refine it, they give it him back. Go to checks and find out. Let them check for you. Why we scan otuya?
Enti me dey say e ba ye be di hu komo bebre na so be hwe no kaskala yin kongosi ba bia. Dojo na wo wakam bebraji di sika ne nam hono ye be chiomo ye ba invitation e dey ma na yoko si e dey akopeke no na be ye wo Kofi Juma de na ba yi wo be ye na ate akoda 4 years 8 years na NDC afia bam na MPP aba the same thing. Yes, they fight corruption.
And make I say this topic is a very simple one. And make I say we have state institutions that are responsible for check and balances. They are not politicians. So, say we are orienting the minds of the judiciary service to know that the allegiance should be to the state. No, and mind you, no political party can come and remove you as a judge or as a lawyer pursuing your legal job. So why are they not doing fast-tracking cases for us? Who said recently, Supreme Court are finding both NDC and MPP for failing to file their files. This is the way to go. There must be a check. But unfortunately, because the state institutions sometimes too, they are, one can say some of them are aligned. But we say now, NDC, or more power, they will change cases 8 years. If one case can last more than 8 years in quarter, it is the masses that suffer. If you are not part of the elite, you always go angry and hungry. You have nothing to do because say if the elite do anything wrong, the case will last forever in court. But if the ordinary person who the COVID 56 next who be them 6 months, who go for point now, who be them 2 years. But look at the amount of money. Sorry to say, the OSP make the case as a useless case. The Sisadapa issue. You and I will not have $1 million in our account in our homes, and we'll be working free. But Sisadapa with multiple monies in her account and in home at home, she's still working free. So the state institutions must come to the game and make sure that all the prosecutions and the cases that are coming in front of them, they help us to prosecute the cases on time. And yes, and I see if this current hunting of and recouping of state stolen assets, failure, Ghanaians will suffer. We are talking, we can't wait in general terms because a lot of looting, now your brother say for almost getting 2 years, 15 months. We are still taking people, we are now still arresting people. The cases that have gone to court and a new year, we can even end the first 4 years without jailing 1 or 2 people. What are we trying to do? This one is a partisan issue. What are we trying to do? We are trying to embolden the people in power to that, okay. Also, no, okwa, we are. Never show who brothers, no sisters, and then we are fatuo. After all, 10% of it will go to court for the next 4 years and you are free. Is that the legacy we are living? So we all need to, and again, the pastors and then the chiefs and the opinion leaders who are calling politicians to hot prosecutions or negotiate behind the scene for them to go and pay. It's not helping the country. See, my brother was arrested this morning for overriding. I told them to take him to court.
And then, yeah.
Yes. He was calling me to call somebody. And he himself is a political person. I said, I'm not calling anybody. I've been telling him.
Just because of the mobility.
Yes. I've been telling him overspeed is a problem. I don't want you to go and die tomorrow. So, who could them 6 months back? So, until the judiciary, for that matter, the police and the civil servant help us to streamline issues, no. Sorry to say, the MPP will come back in 32 years' time. They will also come here and say the same thing. And the NDC guys who also find themselves wanting will also be there complaining that they will be there say judiciary, not 8 years no call, and 4 years no call.
There's all mine never so.
And then because see some of these topics say you do not come together as Ghanaians to fight this canker and make sure that the judiciary is reoriented to, and I say you establish special court to make sure that when it comes to political issues, we prosecute our leaders who have been given the mandates of the people to serve the people. And yes, now we are in trouble. Those who take contract and because they are affiliated to political parties, the whole year or the whole tenancy of the contract, they won't do the job. But the money is nowhere to be found. Polygu Tomatoes Factory, example. 5 million call here, almost your friends Dampi. Have you heard of it? We have not heard of it. And the government too is not doing anything about it. So we need to have opinion leaders that are independent. Meaning, because party will power, opinion leaders will please cancel this institutions will not speak. We buy normal static kasa, but Ghana Bar Association say MPP is in power, their moves, NDC is in power, they talk. We lose the credibility to criticize fairly. So this topic is a topic that I believe we should always not do partisan policy with it, but it's politics. See, everything about our life in Africa here is politics. When President Akufo-Addo said lockdown, all of us should sleep, did you see anybody outside? Those that went outside, you see what happened to them. When he decided that whether quality or not quality, let's do free SHS. Did you hear anybody? Can you stop it? Yeah, no. When President Akufo, what's the name? Kufo said, drivers not fun, your friends, passengers 4, we should go train. He has the political power. So everything in this life, in this our country, has to do with political power. When His Excellency Mama said free primary health care, can any political opposition party stop it? Yes. When President John Mama came back to power, His Excellency said Tom must come to stream again.
And free sanitary pad. Somebody comment no.
Free sanitary pad.
Yes. So can we say no? No. So the thing is that we must support the government in power for at least once. For at least once to which hunt all the riches. If all the riches are hunted accurately. But I also do not support everyone say Nepano, like let's this man here, you know his house. We have bailiffs. You can properly give him a notice. 3 days notice, 5 days notice. So what is it that you have to at all costs go to somebody's house and go and behave as if we are fighting? Properly, if you want to go and search house, it's legal. Go to the court and get the warrant and go there. Genuinely and go and do your investigation. And that's how we have the CIDs. We have intelligence institutions. You can still go there without going to creating any sin. I believe in that. So, you see, we need to begin to believe in the Ghana project instead of solely our political parties. And in that process, we need to make sure that the security agencies are up to the task. They are reoriented. The judiciary, court, no, obi say case, or person or the high court because he want to delay case. Yes, and now we are encouraging bureaucracy. We are encouraging corruption. Look at recently what is happening in Burkina Faso. Yeah. Most of the infrastructure they are going through Ghana. Just last month, over 1,000 buses in Ghana, airport, everything called Burkina Faso, energy facilities. It is the same Kumasi Accra road that we meet them exporting those things. How many months, how many years has this guy been in power? By exchanging his country. So we should encourage Ghanaians to have a belief that democracy will not work for us. We must make it work. And in so doing, we must make sure that the auditor's general report is fully utilized. if auditors general report is fully utilized, mind you, no technocrat or politician will misbehave in this country again.
Okay, yeah, that's say. All right, Idris Isaka, Deputy Head of Research and Innovation Policy Directorate. To the Wenichemo Zongo Kokos, NDC Moa, or Boy Juma Edema, Amanyukono, Enra, Unuyan for Maxwell Kofi Juma Yoku, Ekope Keno, and on Komodidi, and Isaka, and also Ede, Nano de Sam Abatuja, Afa, and home. Mamenko, Mebra Penny, Henry, Akufu Jan. NPP second vice chairman ewo trouble constituency and or vie for first vice trouble for medical aka eduso amonkotoma no said be ya ne nyuma pa oye ana obo de eboa trouble any NPP bibia betimi akoso honorable
meda wase na didi kan mechia trouble for entire executive free polling station ebepem constituency di odi kan di otwato mechia mu nyina na mechia miami wura kwabra bankwa yebo enche obetu na numutuo eye national council no obekọ first vice chairman na mechia yewura jomboadu ayibi afọ sankrofo mienu omubo adwuma ema na yefe 2016
okay
na sata na yewura for the blay eye chairman kwanya jomboadu ni abankwa yebo ene for the blay tena seto ato adwen the party ni ba power 2016 2020 omsande party ni ba power se nyame adom sampa mfo emienu se omayi omuti se nyame adom a ombepre se amonto nso aba na baako emeye chairman na baako nso me first vice omo nim de ene de ade den eje omo maka na se awie no eye yewura Kofi Dwomache a omache no efa ba bi no na nka ma me nka ho asem be fa ba bi nso me de me ka ho asem
okay
na said tie ni Ghana de bia metra ha me kam se Ghana agoro wo ye ni so senti agoro wo ye ni so ne se nimpa no ba bi okotena ya okoye adwuma no enye mu eye department eno head ya so ye de dwuma di odi ye nkrata ene ho ne ma nyina de ewo ho intuhwe ne nkrata mu na ba bi etosin no afre no ba ba ye den obeyi ano na se okofie ko bu ni punani ewura ne dam ba bi oda e ka ne ne ma nyina gu fom onya awe dandan ne ma nyina ne no etia mra intimesra se Ghana mranim fom me nso mra ne hwe esansa ya abrochira ga Kofi Dwomache uska obesiu
ewo ne course
obesiu omo because enunti ena ye wo court ewo ho a se wo hwe obi na se wo hunu a police ntim ni court e de court kaze bia ni pass mercy ana se e bia police no hwe ne hunu a omo declare wanted ana se mposi e ni court ni e man be no odwane a ni e free court no ama e de bench warrant to no so e me hwe no ni pa no na tikuru mu ha edi na su kwan se won ton sanya den emfrem na nsema wo so wo bisa no wa ye den wo bisa no na mra no di no a wo na ko gina mra no ne atoto na no na se atoto na no so na ebo no a na ba bi e wo se ne twe na
akwakwachere
be ye de mra no hye nse o maba na abantimi me ye de mepe me de meka ana de bi edu ba bi ani pa bi wo wam sa ye hunu wa adwene ampa wo hunu ma adwene ezan se me no mra so na me ye de midi de tie ne se amamu sesa ne de tumi hye bi no mu nsa omo ye tumi ntesa de eyo omo amode ya omo no mo ye tumi no enso nya sa na ye den etie ye womra won hyehye enu nti na obi obi bone anaso obi kura efum obi bibia ye se ye na ma police for ye hwehwemu omo ye hwehwemu yi a ye de nensam be bono ne na ko gina mra no ne adi asem no be wodi entesa eno ana se ebe ye den ena nipa bone fom mo nya den emfra uju ka so mo hye mo uniform nya se na hye security fo nya na mo ya efa ya kronfo
aban ni mo
efa de tie ne se
wo mo konso so mo ko wa aban din
ma me nkere wa de ade a ewo se amanyoko mienu nyina na ehwe ni yi ene se ye fan krofo amama adwuma ye nhwe ni nhwe ni yi obi wa nya adwuma no ntino wo ba wo se be obenya bibia Kofi
keke
obi aso ye adwuma o de bibi kofi ne mo de kofi o kwampa so na de oba no de obepe no o pe bibi buga e de akofi so de ase na nkanya de nyanwanwa e de na wo obi fie oni ho osimakotu ne pono ne niema o makotu ani makodane ani e de na
oba no si bibi ayira
obeye den endam je se kofi dwuma ono lawyer fo nhia yokofo mfo mko court esanse kwan mfo aso betu wo niema guye no enye kwampa so na enye mra kwan so de tie biem de ntiam ka se Ghana agro wo ya ni so ne se ye won hyehyeye ye won mra de bia me ka se asemu ya me se Ghana mra achibi ejai bi eni kwan se basa na menu ya kasa na o se e wo se nka yenya special court be speedy processing e court case be fast track cases ye hia sa ade no sesei esanse mra no ne hyehyeye ne de e wo ho unim se Ghana de mi hu ne say you scratch my back I scratch your back eno se yemfa mu mama na nyi e de benti na aman foforo so etu mpon ade echi ade esa na Ghana de ye ko se independence ye say how many years 60 65 and 66 so ye gina ho e market time ye nkoya nim ade wo ya ade a edi yenya se Ghana ye betena se yie se oman ni atoto ye niema yie se oman a me catch me kira se Ghana ye be fe ntuma pa afra ni ye be koya nim emfa oni amanyoko kro kala ni nyina ye discipline ene no kurodie ne perepere yo Ghana de ama ye ha onyina abeyese no eye pesame nkumnya
no 69
ni nyina
69 years
ye ko pension bon eye pesame nkumnya
ye nya 69 this year
eye pesame nkumnya eye me nko na mewo me nko na mtimi yewe eye me nko na mtimi ene na ma Ghana da so ye de e won twetwede police ni achi obi asa ni mpa na wo so de ne court ana se odni gina mra no ne atoto na no de hia na se onu be hia otokurum ne aka ni o se ka abrof na mintie o ka abrof na aka ni ya obekofie o ka no anka ni ya odo ba kwatwere mu o ma ye yetim e wo dwanto ahene de nipa nim se de oba kodi bon na dwanto ahene be ka bia de ama no enso ni kwan se ye de eyesa emra na ewo manim no e wo se ehye mu kena na ye constitution ba bi o wo se esesa no
na ye adwuma uruma de ba kwa awre ho amamu aye bu nyina se both NDC so MPP obi abatrans constitution fa ba bi no ordinance keka se be ya future be favor no edi entina ye wura Lawrence na ote akonwa so oye mra se so oye mampanyi ne tu firi so a certain period into fa won court this emre bi aduransa ye do be court be de ebe ye wura kofo ba ya wansesa no atamaso ba ya wansesa no mahama ba ya wansesa no kwakwado ba ya wansesa no be samra na wo se etim sesa no a uyo mampanyi na firi so ne ehwesa won sa ho enwo ene eniema ekasa se e wo mo ejina wona wo se do de ye de court and China for and China they are taking over the world because of China mrani ye adwuma ye mfa ho se wo ye mampanyin ye mfa ho se to mi bia de ahya wonsa mrani bo wa ye do be ko se China omo prime minister ba ko mku no omo hange no eku no esan se to mi na de share nsa no o de fa kuntuna se edi nya scam no ho what be that say brani enkoku nwa na beba mo akokun dabe
obi so Ghana high na ye say u declare asset choro na fa koma audit service na seal na fa koma no u mie so kopme se omo asem beba nsa na ye bi so krokro da John we wote no he this Ghana e was say yesu ni e ban akora ya won ne ene panyin oje na awu o se yin san adwen si esesan adwen ye tenase se ye tenase ni akechero man mana ye yie na mbra nso abọ ye ho ban ame atietie mana ye yie Ghana ye bekoye nim kwan ye faso Ghana ye mra asem ene kwan ye faso ye niema na agro wo ye ni so agro e wo ye ni so adenti na Ghana ni tu kwan kwotena buruchire a odi abrofo mra so na oba Ghana ontim ni Ghana mra so esanse mra no kora wo Ghana no ya yatim no ye ni mra no so ena de ohwe ma mra na ya adwuma so so oni mra no so
obi ba ono so ma mebu
sa nti oba so mebu mra hwe nanse ya madam bi de ba free US buy Ye ko Kumase. Nti ye ko no ana kwa ka chene papa se onya restroom a obegyina na oye nyina na onyo so. Ba bia ne ye wono so no restroom bia nche da men ho. Sate actually Linda do kora da. And then papa pack you no so you can do it here. I said, Daddy, are you crazy?
Wow.
Because they are taking man out to the trim say ye nyina free range enye saade no. Ye wo baby a ye saade no. And so na hwe kohwe lighthouse fishing harbor ya.
Yeah.
Na nado ye. And na ho na krofo je omo na.
Aho nyina say.
I want to go for John. Into Ghana, sabi. Into ye the yes, the son adrian as the son you soon ye buying. No man to me, I call him. Shall quiet nam suye, obitim to chill ball of from the piano pa, no be jersey crown. Or the best bus stop on Ojina, Hobaga said, or Faka Ediaco, Onya trotron will rot and no jano. Nan so to ne fire. Yes, your man, and yet. Ye soon ye banner the tear man, and why. Ena mmara no so ebo ho ban no mmara no enyina ho yie na aboaye na eye den na obi a wasom man na wo so wato mmara na omfa kwampa so emfa ne mfa mmara kwan so na akọ fie ne second tie ya che ni kura no yoko boss ni invite no oye compliments a mini ho yase akobu mi den ni remonacha e ka me niam nyina ya den agu oso ne bra na ba ya di nkomo brani ni nkomo a na de ya wo glass factory a e wo ayi nkroma time na de egu ayira e ho asam na abisa. Can you imagine this?
Oh, Gihok.
You see sani man enwo man enwo man nyini
eji okoyere ye nya subo papa bi afa abole se wakofa sika na wadi sika na sese
enwo man o man nyini enso na asem papa potin wo ho e wo se mudi nkomo enso man ni nkomo we na ba na say ya de o she MPP Carles no be ka kire say e wash anten so they say wapayo o meme mom de bia me ka say emfa wona political kala kura we de wo she na mom say de adwuma hye wonsa ye na ye ni yie o te ase empanyi na bu bebi say do ye hwenhwemade no o mepa ne sakwa na no ntia say fa wonsa hyem na utishem na hwegu ende o hwegu na mra wo ha wo say mra na yo den edie sa ni pa ne me ya chewa me nsore enkodi akire say wakofom oman secretary could defend. I will never do that because oman ye yo ene ye pe so te ase oman ye yo ene ye pe hwe recently gold house gold bond Sami Jafi department. She officer koye score here the audition. So te ase contract out there adwuma man no. Sa contract so or part of the government. O te ase any interest. Any interest no pay and ko je say adwuma. Me niam bi o wa. O ye Ghana ne de adwuma man no eye na bisase so. O qualify say o say adwuma ne de e man no. Wow, Sani no na preto na wodi atuwe so na mumu yewe enti yenye sanko sida ben. E wo se esesa yesu ene ye ban. Yesesa ya adwen da yetim. Kwan ye fa so ye ne ma wo se esesa no. Si anya ne sa ne ye adwen se o maban aba enti ne me pe na me ya. Obi fufuro so ba o maso maban aba de me pe na me ya. Ghana e be gina fa akon. Ye be market time. Na sebi ya yese sebi ye nim nyansa kakra ntino ya japade e wo ye mamu ankasa no aho ba betwe nyina akọ ne ete wo ne ye kontokwa ne ye dede na aho na atwe de edeko yo mukuru yi eba ne sen ena Ghana ye te hei hwetana fo yensu ya yese no hwetana fo nnua ye tugo forest mu Ghana ni ben ene betumi akọ China akọ sa adwuma no Ghana ni ben na betumi akọ Bruni Kro so akọ sa adwuma no esan se ye to no eye pesam nkum nya ne dwuna ya nwene o man hunti no ye de ye pe na se ya de a ye de kofi dwuma famra kwan so ne ye ntietie ne fa ahodie so ne anko kan ne ma anwu anko tunu pono a nka asem ye ntrase na no passe ye de ye di nkomo asem ye be kan ne se waye ade na waye no ye makwa na mra nya de enya adwuma se mra bonu a mra no fa ne nko se mra no so amono no omfa no hunkodi no afa no akwa de akwa be de ye ni ntino se ye di asem no kura na asem no kura ye friendship kura no a ye wo ho asem ka ezan sa asem na hyase nyina no anwie peyo na hyase nyina no anye papa se mete asesi na se bono amete so opa ma wiu anadwu ubehu me na mekọ na ya tumi gate atofom se ya pe oye hu nti no ya betu gate a saa se mo ye kan wo he ye kan wo ba bia ma na nyi eno so de nkraja so ni pastor si ba ka chanse na na ehwehwe no na se ma bebu na na numtie na ma ma ene ya mfa kwan foforo so
ya de mana be fa wo
saa na saa ne ma wo nyina wo ho ya mfa wo nyina so
okay
Ghana ari na ma were ho no se hwe ye kamra asem ye ene ka trotro na asefo konya police for the omofa so enti no trotro do the license onkuta bi the TV license na drive because police no che no ye de kakra no obeja no anwache uduru ayi adabraka kolapen for honoma ahomate be for the police for the on twa trotro for
wow
ebu akwa trotro no mjina kuro nyina oso de kobra ba betome ama mmra no atofom sebe yi a awose ahyem kena free akora ya wona ne free panyina ko oji na awu o se yin se adwen ne se yesu ne ban no ma na fa no ntoma pa ye de efra enya sa Ghana ye betena mu se ya akọ amanchirima aba omonso akọ manchirima aba momoso akọ Ghana enye yeda Jesus se adwen
okay Jesus se adwen we say no e Owura Henry Akufu John NPP second vice chairman ukokopie mu ewo eye trouble constituency ani na no efa former MD de Emma Gehok ejuma ko no ononyam for Maxwell Kofi Juma ena no eba betodwa ese iyoku akwa peke no no ehun komodidie bi ena yedi yekoyanim a na yekoyanim akwa kopie mu ewo kasoa ayaresabia kese baako a I think say John Mahama kra de kosi ye o NDC apenso ena omo ekokosi ye Mother and Child Hospital eno ewo eye kasoa chese records om kita de eye very very bad enye obi banyem ni na so ema ho nsem apemfo ho nsem we yire kwa akọwo we be ekọwo we simiko we yimiko nurse de adura ko fra aduro wanhwe ode akọwo me ba chese ene ye bie phone lines no na ni enyan Mother and Child Hospital kasoa Mother and Child de bia Mother and Child and last year I think say abusuya bi krampos esesa omo ho kopie mu anka omo kwa akwahye ho omo kobo apomdi nyumaifo adan a anasifo bi ne adokutafo bi negligence ema obatan bi opinfo bi kokowuye ehun nsem bebre minim kwan a yefa so edeje nkrofo nurse adwumam omo titifie nso de bia unemployed nurses na omo yedede aban fa ye nwumam ye de omo kogu on so a kokwasasa na sobo ye de bo aban na say Mother and Child minsha se mfamfi yera Idris wono
okay Maminfa Maminda me senior committee me pese one day over joining this me ka senior committee
Andrew Beko
was
also be joining NDC one day
say watch na adwen
one said the oh yeah representation devoid of partisan politics with the topic say na me by saying na be discussions so the be o man be tumpo akoni
yeah
because age politics here young politicians will be careful when you have the power
no correct
to me person make me be kitwe biafa police once no kan no IGPS row Kumasi ba Accra no office so mujuna kwan no mo nya inspection bia 11 need to message most of them omatum ko 20 cities mpacho nti message say I mean you are paid salary. If your salary is not good, do other business. And yet, only Juma 24 hours.
And your police Juma so
thank you. You can do online consultancy services for private firms as a senior police officer to still make money. So why will you be taking... Yebeju atum. Sa 2020 is so disrespect. Me always say... Who pack out? Me license man. I say, I will use the license in the media now. 20 cities.
And I know crowd me twem police go. Me battery wu on to battery mame.
Look at this. As if they are not paid salary. Intimate IGP. Me good police ejuma in say ache. Until only be found. Kumasi, Accra Kumasi Road, 226 2026, too much. Again, the issue of our health.
Yeah.
Health has been a problem in this country for some time now. And we are failing to address the health issues because you have say solve the problem. But Professor Finfo about your way. Oh, with all this man's knowledge and wisdom, and the man now one of the few skills in the world that the man is still at home. This man should be a lifetime CEO of Kolebu Teaching Hospital. The man should be alive until so we know he should be the CEO of that hospital. But because of partisan politics, you know, the man is still at home. So Obewu then he was a good person. Is that all we are waiting to do? And one say now the issue of our health, I mean starting from our health personnel. The truth is that now most of us are going to the health sector, especially the nurses, because they say you will easily get a husband, or you can easily get a job after graduation. That is the mentality now. Because what we got now hospital, but when somebody's in need, somebody's in pain, then our women are on their phone, TikTok. Some of them are doing video calls with their boyfriends outside.
Nurses, maybe.
Yes. Or most of the hospitals, the attitude towards their job is so unprofessional. Who pay no any business? Sometimes crowd taking your details for you to go and see a doctor.
Attitude be obey man.
As a open mature say they should provide that service for you. But that is what you are. No contract na any war. That's what you are getting paid for. And then no job is so flexible. You call 24 hours, you are off. And I'll call 8 hours. No, about fear, no, we are call 8 hours. So what is our problem with this attitude? Frankly speaking, you guys are not doing us any favor. Who is a nurse in obviously a carpenter? Who call hospital? Who got platform? Carpenter ni business board. Sa konjana otis.
Our hospital,
our hospital. Obviously, I didn't do here machines now. Only by blood test there. Then obviously, I didn't do here.
Yeah, because so the yes, our machine, no. And at that moment, they didn't have bus session now.
So everybody is important. Your health personnel, no. One more say the only professional, important profession in the world is nursing and doctorate work and a doctor job. All of us are important. So give us the needed respect. Now, the same attitude boils down to receiving of pregnant women and other stuff. It's still an attitudinal problem. And unfortunately, we will not support them because maintain say your doctors cost strike and your nurses cost strike because they don't have a certain facilities. Your better some cost striker is about their remuneration, salary, and allowance. And because we strike because allowance and buy salary more, but they are going on strike because allowance is not in. But how do you think Ghanaians will back and support you? But so only need facilities be your friend say oxygen plants I say and that's oxygen machine be I say and that's a pregnancy test machine be I say that's a Musuboko demonstration. I'll join you. We will all join you to make sure we fight for you to get those things to save our lives. But you better some cost strike and salary and allowance. Is it all Ghanaians who have the benefit of getting the salary you are getting? No. Again, the government is also making because of my senior brother, so the politics, me direct politics with this. When it comes to infrastructure, you see, there's no country that will develop irrespective of what you do with that infrastructure. Yeah. First, road access towards that facility is very, very important. Secondly, machines must be there. Secondly, the hospital building I would say Dimu. Good. That is one thing that I think Ghanaians should always appreciate when it comes to the NDC, what we have done in that regard. When the regional hospitals, the district hospitals, Greater Accra and Kwani were tourist hospital.
They went.
Bank of Ghana Hospital, any Gapua Hospital. It is more or less a tourist hospital for the West African enclaves. People want to come and see just Bank of Ghana Hospital. The kind of packaging we've done. It's more romantic than the University of Ghana Medical Hospital. So, say, yet me, I yes, infrastructure way for the later Yeah, we should go. We should also calm down. Look at Agenda 111. Frankly speaking, we couldn't even actualize one operation at the moment. Juma. Because we were doing them on sloganeering purpose. The NDC has done a lot of health projects in the SWAB. Say starting from 88. Now, for 6 or 7 years or 5 years, we couldn't have districts that don't have hospitals, about 5 of them or 10 of them working. And I'm also going to encourage Minister of Health. See, any project that was started by the former president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, must be actualized. Projects we obey every year be an offer 5 and 10 being count. They will complete because that project Nana is gone. But that project is sited in regions that will serve Ghanaians. Okay. Not only the MPP people. So we are appealing to the president. Said the our admin power or the big push about for road infrastructure now.
Okay.
We should have something. See, and this one to hang come. Said only one city at also and the survey doom so issue until now plants say now and they are called severe doom so. If we all come together and even add one city again on full to make sure that our hospital infrastructure is top notch now.
Okay.
We will be willing to do that.
Idris Isaka, Deputy Head of Research and Innovation Policy Directorate. Uduani Echiremu Ewa NDC Zongo Kokosa and also Airboy Juma. Ununyam for Henry Akufu Jan, NPP Second Vice, Trouble Constituency, Mother and Care, Ehonomo, Mother and Child Health Care Honomo.
The Edikan Messada was a beam, no other a tear for Nasha Fosse. Sa hospital, my bra, I a victim. Oh,
wow.
The first child, Obia, open for bar, I was some motion. Na necessary for to one year bon common. Hospital is a Lekman. Lekman so quite the same thing.
Lekman, Lejokuku Crow. Municipal.
The same thing. Na asem way na far by. Nina na say Ghana obi ade na nya yentwe so.
Yeah.
Metimi aka say day no asa incident ni see no. Doctor no wo duty anopa. Any midwife for any nurse one and they have to sack all of them. And yes, a sack so was sack just like that. I was on my lines in Amoji.
Yeah.
Here wouldn't say Ghana, they be because I grow away and so. Obi ya dia yen twena so na ewo dwanto ahenenti no. Obi asore na odin sim. Memeti we menim se na ase adwuma mintimi nye. Nduma mfa wo. Se wanya pepa se meye nessa Florence Nightingale se no ye nessa adwuma nka be yamode mama busua bi ka ho musua bi nessa adwuma ayo ofre but then no bitum ka sa tesa na akora ka chen teacher se o teacher de minyina minyanya adwuma me nessa na minya adwuma pan majai akwa ya adwuma fofo se nessa na akwa ye ye won nessa fo bi susu omo pepa ewa yem hihie ma yarefo mo yeden omoba ene won nurse fo no bi wusu o wa ayetirimodan anyamon ne ane enso ade mese oba enya se me de yarefo akọ hospital a so mo be take ni records no wo ko doctor kora akwa no ayasem nurse ni ka chem se owura to bo no abato nkrofo so mbugu a enuntina omo sanso mu ade o enuntina emergency bar we take care of the emergency ebi o nipa no that moment no onya little attention to survive but nurse negligent obeye and obenya doctor bi suma na back no na amu obi dihye afrimu make us say this sense obi afrimu no only this year otoma abusuanya bi die ono hwe abusuanya hwe ne maame na obi enya amon ho na ni enso ade enti no na nimpa na ade afrimu ameka asem kire de enti ameka se Ghana ye agro wo ye ni so no mi ame hu nimpa no ye doctor wa America o ye doctor doctor no se me boni de nimpa enim no enye ni paketoa wow unim se Oba bi a o peso owo na ohwe ni age no ene awo na maame ne peso owo na emwa no otunufo maame se da bi o peso ye den owo enumpo a otunufo den klata to o man sensan ye no owo no a owo akora na nsunsun so kakra ba ye no omusiu doctor no court omusiu no omusiu no na sa abroche se nurse wa wo bi panie problem aba obeko for free no me say aya bisa Ghana for doctor from wa abroche da dodo na ba Ghana bisa mo say abroche ntina so be study a so bi a wa doctor abroche obebie hospital Ghana ni nyuma ye no
different discipline
wom because we mistake o license ye beje wasted years awako suade nyina no ye beje afru some within a second but nurse ni obedin sem hunu
ade be che not
asem obese aka cho we na bi nsi da me nkwan na edika ma ye bi na so eba ne atwe obi aso ho a
omo ne be yesu ade
omo be yesu ade doctor ni tim ka cho say me ko break aba me koba ma behwe ayarefo aka na obekoba na nimpa na wu a mesre ewura kan no
okay
fa wona si fam na hospital a arodan kwa kufu ado ajana 111 na oye ho adwuma no
okay
ye mo modern say the aka no ye be ho adwuma na ye be ye ho adwuma te dodo na nka bebre ni 99% complete
okay
the only thing they need to do is say just open it and allow people to work
then start
ejuma
okay
to mesre say yentu one of na say be Ghana ye be ko yanim na nkwankwa say tambia no amanyosam ne de abata ho amanyosam ne de abata ho no man da so gina fa ko e won twetwede ye yesa emwaye
0240186049 Mram na ene anopayen komatwetwen atwetwen ewo our agenda adwumadie so of television yenyina yendi eye eho enkomo ni na no eye Ghana impuntu ai epese emana humne so na sanso efa ne ntuma pa ifra enunti na anopai yase yadaje na so ode wombere amayen ese ye ne ho enche Ghana eho enkomo 0240186049 obetimi afre na yakoyenim ene anopai ewo dwumadie kase so befa afrefo be yese ba ko mienu miensa enai bi na yede dwumadie no asi ye fro se na kasa fe hello akra be jo so fro se na kasa fe
me de fere me kasa fe amomole
ye din komo
mami yo yenya be yo kwakọ wo a kwakohia nya akwanhia we hu ahyem na hadwen no kre nesi funi bi metimi atre hospital bi abodin me ankasa me de me bakọ ho na ye nesi ni okura phone obi yare aye de naba no no hwepo no wo phone so na me gina ho na dwuma me didi ni no ade a nesi funi ndwen ye ho adwuma no bi nhye wo hwese wakum obi di hye o ma ne be ye kata so mu aso na wa ye ni se na etwa so denti a wase bed ni ho eni nti na ese ugya nipa no wu ana bed ni wonti nipa ni wu ana den ese se moye mun wo sine mun bo ne ho ban mu dia yakonwampo a mun pe ademfa mun pe ntoma bi mfa se wo mun fa nto so na mun protect no oye nipa enti denti na ye ni tima ekum obi ni yere obi maame obi ba obi nua ya ade akoso na ye kan na nsinya Ghana Blaster kwakọ bobo hwe yen president ni nua etam sika kese de ko ma won ema TV station bi na wo se ka sika na oyima Blaster nti se wo de Ghana Japadi nyina hye papa yinsa bed o se sika ye de ko to bed ma we fu no footballers woni sika dada wo mu bu sika de sika na wo mu ni aye sanko ye etoji sika kese se ya ye ni bed ya alfo bed da so o ma no won hwe ye ho wo sika fe sika ni je bibi footballers munya won pema won sika wadi abrotire a month a week sika obi di wo honye nkwale sika but say said yende na nka yebetim ga bibini san ko support won e san de ma won na nipa ewu na ye bre wo man adwuma ni ho na we ni ho yesre yamanfo no mo mo
0240186049 so beti my friend how the wadwenche aba hanomo off television our agenda adwumadi so ye fro say na kasafe
Because friend imam kasafe mi share kan
ye ni nkomo
dia mo kan dia ade da ho 1979 na me ba me wife ko 97 me be ko me wife ko Temaji no hospital ade a mo ye no afem wife say o patch say o da wa tin say akwara na pi 14th May akwara na pi e wo say nurse ni ehwe no o say nurse ni nani oye yin no say we de yehu bi entity yehu bi de wo ye de sana nurse ni ka che no nti ase also down na nurse omo be chenyi di ba ko fro ba ye no what Jesus no run one attack kwa ye no ne bag si ona okoy no koje na wo nti ade a nurses no omo ye pa ya ade da ho na de me san ka kira ban ne say be Ghana hospitals na japade a ye na nyo bi botom sika o Ghana for sika is oba na obe to so bia ye project how so be get with agenda 111 hospital ka still doing research with connection with bachire be obe get to say me ye cheap compound now ko fa container ba ko be so cheap compound because say ye dwene o man ye kin ya na ye penny for mo dwene that na un complete agenda 111 for say hospital sin na ye dwuma na ye finance correct na say go enya dwuma nya o mo ye demonstration da bia eti aban ni ye form enye wo ba ye makoto to vignette bia da vignette adena ye ho sa
Yada say 0240186049 0240186049 befa for baako mienu na ye de dwumadie no asi 0240186049 our agenda dwumadie so ne ewo off television 0240186049 ye for say na kasa fe hello mejo so ye for say na kasa fe
yo mi kasafi omanjo
yeni nkomo minia
eni ewo mu ni se nkomo ambudi no meni so nkomo no na ye kan ne sen hospital aye ka no we no ye ho na ewo me ba hello
ye tio
ho na ewo me ba
e ba mother in child ho no
oze
mother in child hospital ho no
mother in child hospital on mo ho na ewo me ba na ni ye bebre ye ko so on ma meni anje na so ni sese minya na me ba no nti minya no meni age pa me nkan dada ye kan ten ni amu kan say si ya no and they are very serious a government hospital nti afa den na bi say ba na sa den na bi say ba na sa de ye nye ne sa nti omo momode ana mpinifo no omo nhwe omo ni nko ho no mo sin ade fofora ombeye
okay yeah that's 0240186049 0240186049 be fa frefo mienu na ye de dwumadie no asi ye fro se na kasa fi han opai hello okay when to be now so 0240186049 0240186049 ye fro se na kasa fi
Hello, pato mi fresu kasua mi.
Odi di say?
Mi pato mi di Daniel Mensa.
Yo, yera Mensa ye ni nkoma no pay.
Aw, asemu we omudi aye mi yiri pa wo mother in child ho no mo a. E kakakra we asem bai. E kakakra o ba no so manye no ho ade. Asa na asemu we sie. Eja Samada in child no mu hwe na mu ohun kura mu sisa omu nyina free ho no government no hwe no sisa omu nyina uko campaign na omo didi watem why atem be didi watem anka small girls so na omo didi watem asemo wa mo di ba de ye pa muto mu ye no ho adwuma mai why
yo
me da mo se nya me hram
yes so da se be for frefo twa to na yapon 0240186049 0240186049. Our agenda ejumedi suni ewo off television 0240186049. One of friend for chat to your friends and akasafe.
Me patro your friend sister na. Me patro mother and child at some dear. E was some we bibi fa ho. Na ochia Sunday na me sister kwa wo ye. Ye kwa ye no man hwe ye. No mu tiantia ye. Say yempie na me sister so bre. Afede do baby no. Me nya no say ye ne CS. Almost fee. And it's midwife back one be numre, and obenya daje, and obe share me na. Not so in the time I so called be walk. And check na my sister the way. Yet to hope one, yes, mumpie. Then I say, Adam, we are bay for, yet Tamuma. Kwasia some kwana mu de edi wo ho enti mother and child there was by no sorry say nurses for no mo no mo yom adwuma yie nyam yom din wo ho ni na mo ni na no mo wo maternity ward ni there mo ye fucking nurses
abufu aba eni braba ncha kese en confirm Dr. Yaw Amoa Dr. Yaw Amoa one na nurse for ehwe dwumadie no ewo Mastered Health System ewo Kotobabi down was say discussion no a solid pa especially mother and child omonso no omo ye ayaresabia sa omonso mo hwe dwumadie nti anopai enchia kese en confirm Dr. Yaw Amoa one anesifo a ewo Mastered Health System eno no ewo Kotobabi down ewo nkran mo boy dwuma nyankopon kam ho na onshiramo yes sign emra back to studios na yeah wrap it up near sorry Idrisu
yes sir
1 minute
okay the maker a chat to say my any state agency officer blank check again we must all come with a target it is a hospital would me say every nurse on duty should attend to a minimum 100 people a day we say in your system to make sure that to reconcile that, to make them productive. Okay. On duty now the phone diagram. Say my make obi by night duty. Also by now also what bad attitude anka. Mami efa hu lusu another say. Onanga say lusu in life. Say our health personnel, your attitude towards us is very bad. I have a case study of one lady because she had one hospital sir. Many the Casabini no could be in a bear than before. Then the market her attitude alone could save her a lot. So, also, so point to my friend in the radio come on. When you lady no office or hospital, for the past 3 months on touching the salary.
Wow.
Or say, or more from some say, oh, but doctor treatment, ASN you know, the small donation she's getting is 3 times her salary.
Wow.
So just your kind gesture towards sick people alone is even another source of revenue for you, the doctors and nurses. Okay. So please, we beg you, government, take action towards these hospitals. Look at the way the Moon to Moon call for baby, like
like they do the American say anase for adwuma no mope manage hunti enam kosua ye so wonya pepa no akosua adwuma no dia nya odo fama adwuma esan say nipa ho adwuma ena woye obi trolete no ye mistake a pepa no betumi amoamo ade ato bolam nanso nipa de oyamfomso e wo nipa ho a nipa no waku no di mesrem so ofo adwuma no ntimi nya enyo nhye jai na ko pa de foforo na eden
na ye
medema no besie no mase achia trobofo biem se ne de bia medika kan no momfa mesa se modia no no menya kora modia no na mase achia MPP National Executive achia omo pepa so mbeso mugina na mbeso party no yanhwe de obetimi aye enye se biara esan said ye waye bida no ene eto no so nti ewura kobra ba koye bo no jombo omayo muti so mba beso party no yɛhwɛ mu dwumadie mu di 2016 2020 a ɔmo nim de yɛn mo ɔmo kwan na ɔmo so party no esanse party no aduru bra ɛwɔ se ɛhyehyɛ na yɛ akɔnɔ na san yɛ krabɛhwɛ
okay
me da hwɛfo de atiefo nyina ase
yeah so yɛda ase aha ne begyina na ene our agenda adwumadie of television yɛde ni na ABC edi amegye so no ɛyɛ ɔhene nana kwame ɔsansa no sɛ ɛbɛsɔre no nkyia kɛse nkɔmfama Akins Kabuno Akins Kabuno yɛta from Manet of Manet Sports ɔwɔ ɛyɛ Soutuom Akins Kabuno Manet Sports ɛnɛ wo sɛ wone abusua ɛna afei so no customers nyina agye penye a mo hwɛ of television our agenda adwumadie ɛbɛsrɛ sɛ de bia mo bɛkɔ so ahwɛ yɛ dwumadie a yɛdi ɛwɔ of television anopai wote ora Idrisu Isaka or deputy head of research and innovation policy directorate Zongo Caucus ewo NDC Mumadina wote nka sanso ena ora Henry Akufu Jan NPP second vice chairman ewo Trouble constituency ene or vie for first vice inti ebesre ese edusu atrobo for MPP munkotoma no na bibia entumi enko eso nyankopon ya adoma ochena yebesan asi nkonya our agenda dwumadi yebesan aba besom Ghana ene nyankopon ya pon